I do different sort of investment all the way from leveraging, CFD and stuff.
I don't even know what those vocabularies are.
Hello everybody, so my name is Melvin. Not sure if you guys remember me from the NOC video, but today's spotlight shouldn't be on me actually. We are proud to present what we have been working on the last couple of months. The product is called Syfe Select. It's the product of many clients' feedback. This is actually like my team's first time taking a look at it as well. Beautiful ladies, handsome guys, we all got them here at Syfe, right? Alright, so time for the first look. So everybody, got your phones out? Cool?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Where is it?
You guys have to actually select Add New Portfolio, then that's when you will see the two different options there.
Oh, so there'll be teams and custom.
Exactly,
I see.
So teams will be like a thematic offering. Meanwhile, custom is whereby you are your own DIY portfolio manager, right? You can also select from a hybrid model whereby you can start off with a theme and then remove or add ETFs that you might like out of a list of more than 100 different ETFs.
Okay.
The destructive tech portfolio has too many ETFs. Some of it is actually overweight on mine. Can I just create 2 or 3 ETFs based on what I'm more interested into?
Of course. So the bare minimum number is 2 ETFs.
Okay.
Right. So you
Is
can.
there a maximum?
Yes. There's a 8 ETF limit for each custom portfolio.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. But
What
of course,
if, what
if you
if,
need
what
more,
if you
you
want
can,
more than 8?
then
Yeah.
you have to create like a new custom portfolio.
So I can have multiple custom portfolio. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
It's nice that we can go by like the trending and like performance.
Correct. So from here you can see like we actually listen to some clients. They want an easier way of filtering out what's popular, what's trending, what's performing, what's not performing. So here's a time whereby you get to see it in action.
Can I speak to you if I want a word of advice which ETF to perhaps select and not select?
We can isolate some ETFs to present to you, like give you a bit more feedback as well. It's for us to help you understand what sectors you might actually be really interested in and build it from there.
Are there any particular themes that you guys are interested in?
So for me personally, global income as a theme resonates with me, right? I think my time horizon is a bit shorter than yours all here, right? I'm a little bit older. I have a few more dependents and the things to look after. And I like a little bit more, I guess, predictable reliability. All these corporate bonds, right? That still actually yield a potentially double digit to some, right? So maybe it's a bit stable and a bit boring, but I gotta provide y'all.
No, but I think actually like the dividend yield on that portfolio, which says, I think it's like 4.5 or something.
That's right.
Which is like not bad compared to
It's like a
your-
comfortable range, like based on the risk that you're taking. You are compensated for the uncertainty that you're taking on. So for example, those thematics whereby it's still considered really early stage, right? ESG, disruptive tech, the companies might change. This is why I think it's important to maintain like a closer view on things, right? Give it some tender loving care. It's not a portfolio that you want to just ignore and forget about it, right?
Now that I hear from you guys, I think like maybe I should diversify into maybe slightly like lower risk stuff as well.
Exactly, so don't just give up your existing portfolios. Might not make a lot of sense if you do that. Think of it as a bonus add-on to what you currently pursue.
Should we now just try to create our own portfolio?
Yeah.
Yes, please. It's the most
Okay.
exciting time.
Is Syfe helping us fund these accounts?
Drew?
Speaking of custom, Wilson, you being one of the more experienced investors here, what do you think actually?
I think I'm pretty interested in the themes that is being offered, but I think I would do a bit more customization or DIY on my own in terms of the in terms of the destructive tech, because I think you can do something on just based on scratch. So I'll just go through a couple of ETF that I'm more interested in, and then from there I will pick up and look at it a little bit more instead of having the exact same destructive tech theme as offered.
After I hear him, he's in super high risk, and I think ultimately it's like what we believe in terms of like the next 10 years and the growth, right? So I'm all interested in the healthcare part, which is something that I always wanted to like dabble in, and all the different companies that come in like Moderna and all. Like you never know when the next like COVID something might happen, right? Like it's a bit scary, yeah. I'll touch wood. No wood. Yeah, all these kind of like viruses evolve, and I think like with pharma, health, and all, that tech will also have to evolve with that. So I believe like that's something that will boom in the next 10 years as well.
What about you? future?
I was very excited when I first saw, ESG, clean energy, because I mean, obviously you guys know I'm like the most green person in this office.
Of course.
I try to also inflict my greenness to all of you, but it's not really working. But I know that within the clean energy ETFs, there's a lot of exposure on like wind power, solar power, lithium batteries. Those companies are trying to really build a better future. So I feel like actually things like this would kind of help me express my view as an individual. I know it sounds very millennial.
It suits me as a lazy investor, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's super important, but I don't have a lifestyle where I spend all of my time thinking of which ETF to go for and when to onboard and rebalancing, right? I don't live to work, right? I work to live, right? So this just helps enhance my lifestyle.
So with all this said, right, I think it's important to note that while we learn lots of things here, but it's important to keep in mind as well that we are employees, we're not necessarily financial advisors, so don't take this conversation as financial advice, even though Wilson here and Melvin are licensed representatives. But do your own diligence, do the homework, do the research. Syfe has prepared like a lot of information. Just spend time, take time, don't rush into anything. And if you have questions, you can always reach out to our wealth experts.
So, hope you guys learned something new today. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, give Syfe Select a try, right? And let us know what you think. Happy investing. Bye-bye.
Bye.